For those who don't know, the Modern Combat series is a first-person shooter game series on iOS and Android devices. It is developed by Gameloft, who wanted to bring the FPS experience to Go. Personally, I've been a fan of this series for quite some time, as the games normally work very well on touchscreen and offer a really cool campaign and multiplayer experiences. Details about their newest entry in the franchise, Modern Combat Versus, are scarce, which has many fans wondering what the game's going to be like and how it's going to play. So I've decided to put together another list, 5 things that I would want to see in Modern Combat Versus. Number 1. No free-to-play. Up until Modern Combat 5, the series has cost around $5 to $7 to purchase the game from the App Store. For a first-person shooter game with campaign and multiplayer, that is a very fair price. However, halfway through Modern Combat 5's life, they decided to switch to a free-to-play format, opening the game to a wider audience, but also adding in plenty of microtransactions. Now, although microtransactions are not required to play at all, they are a vital way of getting new equipment and guns. Only players who bought the game when it cost them money got VIP mode for free, but even that isn't helpful. Speaking of, number 2, bring back the VIP option. Like I said, VIP mode was not really rewarding, and if they're going to make the game free to play again, they have to up the ante with it. I would be more than willing to pay the $5 to $7 for VIP mode, but by doing so, other players and I should be able to bypass any free-to-play restrictions, meaning crates and blueprints should be instantly easier to obtain just by playing, and not having to rely so heavily on microtransactions. 3. Allow stats to transfer between devices. My third request for Modern Combat Versus would be for Gameloft to not use Game Center, instead use their own servers. This would mean for cross-platform play between iOS and Android devices. Furthermore, the ability to transfer my stats to the Windows 10's version to play against other computer players when I am home. Number 4. Don't make the screen as cluttered. Earlier Modern Combat games were very simple, making it the reason it was the number 1 shooter on iOS. Easy to play, but also action-packed and still fun and challenging. However, with the more features added to the game, the more cluttered the screen gets. By making simple adjustments, like having the shoot button switch to the knife button when an enemy is in range, which, by the way, was in the 4th game, the screen can be a lot more open and cleaner. This way, touchscreen players won't accidentally touch the wrong button or have their sight of line blocked by the cluttered screen. 5. Hold in-game tournaments. Modern Combat Versus should include in-game tournaments to the new game. Similar to other shooter games that are on console and PC, players should be able to battle it out for in-game rewards and special gear. And considering Modern Combat Versus is meant to be a competitive game, this would make sense to include in-game tournaments. So there it is, 5 things I want from Modern Combat Versus. If you're like me and excited for this game, or have ideas for other features, let me know in the comments and subscribe for more. Thanks for watching.